What are the 5 things we should be grateful for in real estate? And it is not what you think. It's not interest rate and it's not inventory. Hello, this is Lenska with Lenska Realty. No doubt 2020 has been a uniquely challenged year with the raging pandemic, with the high unemployment and the contested election. But the holiday season has started. It might be different this year. You might have had a Zoom Thanksgiving, but the good news is if the holiday season is here, that means 2020 is almost over. But what are we grateful for? What are the bright spots on the real estate? We have home appreciation in San Diego at 11%. In November 2019, we had a median home price of $590,000, and currently in November are at $656,000. The average U.S. appreciation was actually 12%. Also, equity is rising. Home sellers are getting a boost financially from the housing appreciation, and that means homeowners who haven't taken a financial hit from the pandemic are feeling richer. In the third quarter, about 17 million residential properties in the U.S., or about 28.3% overall, were considered equity rich according to Atom Data Solutions. And what means equity rich? It means that the property has at least 50% equity in the home. And also, we realized that buyers and sellers, we all agree that our home is our sanctuary. We not only now sleep in it, we also work from home. It's our safety, it's our lifeboat, it's our entertaining space, it's our workout room, it's our school, and so on and so on. I'm certainly grateful for that. Well, we also need to be grateful that Fannie Mae has increased the loan limits. The Federal Housing Finance Agency announced a new baseline confirming loan limit for 2021, which is in the United States 548, 250, which is about a 7.5 increase from the 2020 limits. So the FHA has not increased the limits since for 10 years and started adjusting it in 2016, and it has gone up. So, and since San Diego is falling under the high cost area, and where we can go up to 115% of the local median home value, which means for one unit or a condo, single family home or condo, it's $753,250. For 2 units is $964,300, and for 3 units is $1,165,600, and 4 units is $1,448,600. Why is it all important? Because most loans will be sold on the secondary market, so banks are more willing, obviously, to do those loans, and prices have been going up, so we're keeping up with the times. Certainly, we're grateful for that. Rents in San Diego have held pretty stable. We just ticked down maybe a little bit, but compared to other big cities like Boston, Seattle, New York, or San Francisco has seen a 25% drop in rents. But we have seen increases in more the suburban areas, like, for example, Detroit or Sacramento. And we also have another California city on there, like Fresno. So, and if we know Biden won, and there might be even further hope as he has earmarked more money for Section 8 rental subsidies. So currently 16,000 San Diego families use Section 8 subsidized housing, but 80,000 more are on the waiting list. So we will see what the Senate will approve. And what is the fourth thing to be grateful for? It is for the passing of Proposition 19. It is the property tax transfer exemption, which we had as Prop 60 and 90, where you could, if you're 55, transfer your tax base. And now you are not limited to the county, as you can move anywhere in the state and transfer your property tax base. You're also able to purchase a more expensive home. There is some adjustment and some step up if it is a more expensive home, but you also can not only use it one time as it was before, you can use the exemption 3 times in your lifetime, but no limit on if your, for example, your house burns down. So that's all good news. There is one caveat that on the exempt from transfer to children or grandchildren, the inherited properties no longer qualify if it's not owner occupied. So if you're not using it as a principal residence, it will be reassessed. So this one, AB 1885, the homestead protection is expanded, is a big one, and hopefully I get it all together for you guys. As on September 15, 2020, California Governor Gavin Newsom signed into law that AB 1885, which increases the creditor homestead exemption for personal residences in California. The new homestead will have a baseline of $300,000, but can be as high as $600,000 based on the median sales price of homes within a particular county in a particular year. So these new homestead amounts will also be indexed against inflation in the future, so they will automatically increase with the Assembly having not to revisit them very often. So this is practically, it will help most with financially distressed individual debtors who have a modest amount of equity built up in their homes but are burdened for consumer debt, who previously could not take the Chapter 13 bankruptcy without fear of losing their home to foreclosure. So, but don't forget, the exemption does not apply to your regular mortgage or HELOCs or tax liens or child support, mechanic liens, and important is also HOA assessment liens. So with the lien, the judgment lien cannot be recorded against the property unless it's larger than the equity in the house. So you have to have a pretty big judgment lien for that to be attached. And it says natural persons, but under natural person you also do understand if a property is held in a family trust. Now, will you receive that homestead protection automatically? Not yes and no. It is always better to record the homestead exemption with the county recorder's office to make sure people or your creditors are notified of that. And as we all know, all the shopping went online. the shopping centers might not be as crowded, and I hope if you want to shop for a home, you can also do it online or call me. I offer buyer representation, a listing agent, flat fee listings, and also do a lot of educational events. You can find me on Meetup, and please hit the subscribe button, and also if you have a referrals, they're always highly appreciated. Thank you for listening. Thanks so much for being one of our valued clients and subscribers. Your trust and confidence means everything to me, and I always do my very best to continue earning your business. Happy holidays.